Hello everyone, this is my first Lego video, and I just hope it goes well. So, I got the, I don't know what the box is, but I got the TIE Fighter and X-Wing Mashup set. It was, I got the TIE Fighter, and I got the X-Wing. It was a pretty fun build, but also kind of confusing too, because for mine, like, the one that I got, I had a bunch of, like, mistakes with the pieces, but I eventually got it all sorted out. First, let's take a look at the TIE Fighter. So, this is the TIE Fighter. It kind of looks like the first TIE Fighter, or that one TIE Fighter set. I forgot how many years ago it was. But there used to be a TIE Fighter set that was just like this one, except it was like its own little thing. And if we open up the little pod, we have a TIE Fighter pilot. This little dude. So, the pistol that he has, or that she has, this part, yeah, that's not, like, the lightsaber hilt. It's not specifically for the pistol. Like, this part right here, it's not for the pistol. I just put it on because I prefer the Sith with the Jedi. And lightsaber hilt equals power, I think. So let's put her back in. Can the door close? Okay, there we go. Alright. So that's the TIE Fighter. Then after the TIE Fighter, we have the X-Wing. Yay, the X-Wing. So the X-Wing dude comes with X-Wing pilot, which does not have the blaster. It's a pistol, but I just swapped it out because why not? So, including with the X-Wing, we also have the droid L3GO, or L3GO. So, this little dude, I like his color scheme, and I was thinking to myself when I got the set, why those? I've never seen these colors on a X-Wing droid before, on a R2 unit, and I looked at his name again, L3GO. That is kind of similar to the name Lego. So I was thinking, oh, that's a pretty smart idea. So, this droid is Lego. Literally named Lego. So this X-Wing is also a recreation of the one set that you could get just the X-Wing. I think it's pretty cool. You got the wings can move. And of course you can put the stands down. But it's very fragile. I'm not sure if it was made incorrectly or not. But it is incredibly fragile. Just that part specifically is fragile, and that really gets on my nerves. Like, why does the fragile part have to be the stand? Anyway, so then we have this, which is pretty cool. The full-fledged out, like, flying X-Wing. Then let's put stands and the wings back up. Alright, so we know that this was the mashup set, and because this was the mashup set, we could do this. So this little pin right here, yeah, I just take that out. That way I can take the TIE Fighter wings off. And the pins are the most important part. Well, obviously the wings are the most important part. Without the wings, it's just a pod or a shuttle. Without wings, I can't fly. But the pins are what help the wings stay in. Without the pins, the wings are more fragile. So let's see here. Right under the stand, I don't know if I can get a good look at it, but the pin is right there. So take that pin out, take the other side out, and very carefully and take out the X-Wing wing. And then I do the same with the other side. The X-Wing wings are more fragile than the TIE Fighter wings, which just means that I have to be more careful when working with the X-Wing wings than with the TIE Fighter wings. Anyway, so after you take the wings off, you are left with this, the base for the X-Wing, and this, the base for the TIE Fighter. And then, instead of putting the wings back on, let's go with the Sith. You have the little pod thing, the base. Take the X-Wing wings. And there's this little piece right here. Right, that cube. And that cube is also on this. Right here. Both of them have a little flat piece on it. So that way you can do something like this. Not like that. Like this. And then you grab a pin. The pins, it doesn't matter what color because they're all the same color. And then you grab the other X-Wing wing. Plop that in there. Grab the pin. Pin it in. And then you were left with this. So, I'm not really a huge fan of this. I watched the original movies when I was a kid. I watched, like, New Hope. I forgot the others. I haven't seen them in a long time. But, yeah, I've seen all of them. And Disney ones, they're decent. No, they're not. They're terrible. But that's besides the point. So I feel like the concept of the tie wing, it's cool, but the concept of the tie wing is cool, but when in the reality of it, it's not all that cool in my opinion. You could like it, but personally, I really don't. And then we can take the TIE Fighter wings, put the TIE Fighter wings onto the X-Wing base. Put the TIE Fighter wings onto the X-Wing base. Plop that in there. And then we have this. And then we have this. The X-Fighter, I think it's called. It's either that's the X-Fighter, this is the X-Fighter, that's the tie wing, this is the tie wing. I think this is the tie wing, because like the base, the X-Wing wings. Anyway, so yeah. Once again, I feel like the concept is cool, but in reality, I feel like it's not all that good. Oh yeah, I forgot to open it. So this is what it looks like when the tie wing is opened. Okay, the fact that it actually stands on its own, actually kind of cool. It doesn't do well on bed stuff, but on hard surfaces, really good. So there's that, and then the timing. The tie wing is a little too small, like in height, and the X-Fighter is a little too skinny. Or no. The tie wing is a little too short. The X-Fighter is a little too skinny, which I don't know why. Not really huge fan of. So, to stop me from cringing, and possibly you guys, let's revert this back to the original. Alright, so after putting the pins in, we are back with the original TIE Fighter. And then put the X-Wing wings back on. Put the X-Wing wings back on. If they'll go back on. And that leaves us with these. So I plan to get the Sith, one of the, I forgot what set it's called, but there's a set I plan to get in the future, and I will make a video of me building that one. And I will be making another LEGO video really shortly. Like, recording is going to start like immediately after this one. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.